Wagwan, and welcome back to my channel. Before we move on, virtual hugs. Do you have any whole jeans lying around and you don't know what to do with them? I got you. I'll be showing you how to turn your old jeans into a lovely ruffle skirt and how to make this lovely Shirred tube top. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's get into it. Materials for this tutorial are a denim pants, 1.5 yard of cotton fabric, tape measure, 1/4 inch elastic, a ruler, elastic thread, a scissors, chalk, and pins. Start making the skirt. Measure 3 inches from the center crotch area of the pants going down. Then mark that going across. Do the same thing for the next leg. Then cut that portion of the legs off. Now use your scissors to cut open the crotch area of your skirt. Then cut the center front area open. Keep cutting until they can overlap each other. Do the same thing for the back. Use your pins to secure for sewing. Now, draw a straight line going across to make sure your edges are straight. Now go ahead and sew the center front and back of your skirt. Now I will measure the bottom part of my skirt going across. The measurement at the bottom part of my skirt is 17 inches, so in all the circumference at the bottom of my skirt is 34 inches. So I will multiply that by 2, which is 68 inches, so the measurement of my ruffles will be 68 inches. So I will be using the legs of my pants to make ruffles. The measurements that I will be using are 68 inches going across and 5 inches in length. Add an extra 1 inch for your seam allowance. For my cotton fabric, the measurements that I will be using are 68 by 7 inches. Now go ahead and cut those out. So I got 4 pieces of fabric from the legs of my pants. I will now go ahead and attach them. Use your pins to secure them for sewing. After doing so, your measurement should be 68 inches. To add my ruffles to the skirt, I will place my cotton stripe fabric ruffle first and my denim ruffle on top. Now to add the first ruffle, place your fabrics together with the edges together that needs to be sewn together and with the right sides facing each other. Now to apply the top ruffle, place it over the bottom ruffle and use your pins to secure. And sew it in place with a top stitch. Keep in mind, to do this method, you need to hem or serge your top edges of the ruffles first. Now that all my ruffles are sewn on, I will now go ahead and remove the threads that I used to gather my ruffles, and we are done with the skirt. Now to make the top, I need 3 pieces, which includes 2 sleeves for the top. The measurements for the sleeves are 21 by 10 inches, and for the top going across, 55 inches, and for the length, 13 inches. I will now go ahead, measure those, and cut them out. Now that I have my 3 pieces of cutouts, I will be sewing 1/2 inch apart for all 3 pieces of cutouts. And I will do so from one end to the next. To place the elastic thread on the bobbin, I will use my thumb to hold the thread firmly and pull tightly to wrap it around the bobbin. Before sewing, I will mark 2 inches for the 1/4 inch elastic casing. Now, for the top, I will also mark 2 inches at the top and also at the bottom. For the bottom of the sleeves, I will mark 3 inches, and that will be for the gathers that will be at the bottom of the sleeves. After shirring your cutouts, this is how they should look. Now go ahead and flip your fabric on its wrong side. Put both ends together and use your pins to secure for sewing. Do the same thing for the next sleeve and the top. At the top of the sleeves, fold over that 2 inches that we left out to make our 1/4 inch elastic casing. Use your pins to secure. Now, this is where we will push our elastic through. Make sure to leave an opening. Now do the same thing for the top and the bottom of your top, and repeat the same steps for the next sleeve. Now that we are done doing all the steps to make our top, we will now attach the sleeves to the top. Attach the inner part area of your sleeves to the underarm area of your top. Use pins to secure that and do the same thing for the next side. Take it to your sewing machine and we are done with the top.